What's up?
Triangle button. Settings. New code. It's Marky. Potions class.
Why are y'all out there yelling at each other?
Well done. I'm glad to see that you seem staunchly determined.
Where's Simon?
Rebel.
Level 18. Circle button.
Jump.
They said Diamond was eating an animal. Put her in a kennel. Give her some water in her bowl. Where's she at?
You see you doing something, you gonna grind that quest up?
Give her some water in her bowl.
Okay, well I'm gonna play this until you get done then.
Just go get some water in the bowl.
Oh my fucking god. See, I thought all that fucking A+, shit mattered.
Tell her to go just get some water.
Level 18.
Go. That one is eating a fruit from outside. It was an animal foot.
She's just a weird dog. That's what dogs do. They eat stuff.
We're not house dogs. But wolves do. Pablo! Oh my god! Go. Right there. Right now.
Blue flames load quests. Or, in the shadow of the undercroft. In the shadow of the undercroft. I can probably find Sebastianette as the room of requirement. Professor Weasley has requested I meet her in the 7th floor corridor of the astronomy tower. This is an application for a meeting.
What?
I wonder what she wants.
What?
Meet with Professor Weasley. Requirements.
Come on, Diamond.
Required level.
Come on.
6.
Diamond, come on.
Stop doing that.
Conjuring spell. Ghost of Our Love. The level.
Let him go.
18. Map. Blue Flames locations. Hogwarts in the astronomy wing. The astronomy wing. The wing of the astronomy wing. Cash in the castle. The Deadline keys. Nellie Oxfire is in the Transfiguration courtyard. Transfiguration courtyard.
Made a new one. What's this 3 go to? You've been reading up on what?
The Dedalian keys are back. Aren't they brilliant?
They say that. You know why we ain't been getting kills up? They patched skills.
Yeah, they patched it from.
The skills there's no different from having a 25 skill or a 99 skill. It's all about user comments.
That's messed up. That is messed up.
Hello, Nellie. You seem excited about something.
The Dedalian keys are back.
The what keys?
The Dedalian keys. Surely you've seen them flying about. Rumour is that a former headmistress, Professor Mole, conjured them to protect the contents of certain locked cabinets years ago. Professor Black couldn't be bothered to disenchant the keys, and they appear every few years. You should try to catch one.
Why would I do that?
Each key will lead you to a locked cabinet somewhere in the castle. If you can manage to get the key into the cabinet lock, not an easy task, you may find a reward.
I'll look into it.
Why would Professor Mole conjure flying keys?
What I heard is that it had something to do with keeping Peeves out of things. But that may or may not be true. He's a poltergeist. I thought they could go almost anywhere.
Yeah.
Into it. Why?
Surely you will be trying to complete the challenge as well.
I I've tried, and I can't even get past the first cabinets. Perhaps you'll
It's
let
bad,
me.
bro.
I'd
And it's
love
not
to
gonna
know
stop
what's in the
snowing the way it's
cabinets.
snowing until like 4 o'clock
I'll
this
look into
afternoon.
it.
Perhaps I'll give it a go.
I hope you do. In
They're
fact,
talking about 3
I
to
think
4
I
inches.
heard one of the
No,
keys in
no,
the
we're gonna have
steering
way more
tower.
than that.
You should listen for them. I hope you follow a few keys at least.
The way it's
If you
snowing, I
manage to
see,
open a cabinet,
I
I'd
see
love to know what
about,
you find, if
I see
anything.
about a foot maybe coming.
Nothing beats a leisurely evening club.
It definitely is. I mean, I was
Too busy making up excuses not to go to work.
facts.
Damn.
Days like these is the best days to go to work.
Reveal.
Ain't shit to do.
Yeah, 'cause ain't no church coming.
You pulling the new guy out?
Probably not. I'm out. I gotta get it at 99.
Oi, can you help me?
Revelio.
Tasks I've given you, and then meet me in my classroom to learn Defindo, the severing charm. It's typically used to cut an object, but can be a powerful weapon when needed.
Do you have the juice part?
The juice, yeah. But I like the accelerator. It's the best one. Or the one that you keep it longer. I think that's juice.
Hello, 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 on the cherry too. Hello, 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 on the cherry too. Hello, 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 on the cherry too. Hello.
I've always said they'll travel.
A Daedalian key. I wonder where it might lead me.
Where did it go?
There's the cabinet. How do I
Pause button. Slap. Circle button. Back.
Do I gotta type this motherfucker?
Brilliant.
Oh, you do.
An old coin. Perhaps Nellie knows what it means.
What you got, Tom?
Oh, you remember in that one Harry Potter movie where they had to find the flying key? I just had to smack this motherfucker into the hole. It was just flying around, so I'm thinking like it was gonna go towards it, but as soon as it fly past it, I had to smack it. I'm doing some research on this. Multiplayer is coming out. I think it's gonna come out in April. when they drop it for the current gens.
It's a long fucking stuff, ain't it?
Yeah, it's big as shit.
How much you got done out of it? Did it let you know?
18%, and I'm already 11 hours in.
Defending Hogsmeade against
Yeah.
What is subtly trying to
Mm-hmm. Something to do in between grinding 2K. There's so much shit to unlock.
Were you able to follow one of the detectives?
Oh yeah.
Hello, Nellie. I managed to get a Daedalian key into its lock.
Brilliant. What did you find in the cabinet?
A curious token of some sort.
Looks like a Gryffindor house token. I bet it unlocks our house chest. I call them house chests. I've seen the one in our common room and heard there are also in the other common rooms. Keep an eye out. I do hope you continue on. For so much effort, the prize must be something grand.
I should see this through and find the Gryffindor house chest.
One more game, I'll be done.
You said 4. Off the screen? The pick and roll? Or just step back?
This fucking shot I got. No, I'm not even putting back. I'm just shooting. This fucking green window on this shot is ridiculous. That's what 2K was labs and shit was saying. Yeah, A+ or whatever, don't fucking matter. It's all about the green window of the shot. How big it is. Or like a good visual view of the shot, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Something that's easy to tell. Like this one, the shot I'm using now, as soon as the ball starts moving towards the goal,
Revelio.
You don't matter where you're at.
Cat lady portrait.
This must be mine. Seems I'll need to find more house tokens if I'm to open this. Quite a few by the look of it.
What's the 82 people? I know it's AI. They say this guy here.
Revelio.
My young friend.
What to do now?
Blue Flames locations. Quests. Oh, Professor the Daedalian keys. It looks like my house chest has room for more Professor Sharp's assignment 2. Professor Sharp wants me to use a Thunderbrew potion against some enemies. He also wants me to test an invisibility potion. I should be able to find potions and recipes at J. Pippin's Potions. The Daedalian keys. It looks like my Ghost of Our Love. The Daedalian keys. Ghost of a cross button. Level. Talents. Inventory. Talents. Inventory. Inventory. Notes. Resources. Quest I8 map Ange resources notes resources level 18. Map Flue the live secret rooms. The room of requirement in the map chamber. Cross button. Select the Great Hall. The famous Great Hall of the Great
Revelio.
You got yours?
Yeah, I got mine this morning. I woke up to it, I was like, what the fuck? Okay.
Damn.
I'm glad, too. Gotta pay my fucking truck. Ready.
Revelio.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
Are you 39? Yeah.
Yeah, I'm 39. I'm like 5% in. I got like 90% or something left. 95% left. What is it, the Surge? Adidas Day. I wonder if that's not right.
I don't remember. I didn't look. I just seen it pop up.
Map. Blue Flames location quests. Or the deadline keys. Professor Sharp's assignment 2. The room of requirement. Professor Weasley has requested I meet her in the 7th cross button. Level 18. Map. Blue Flames locate the room of requirement. The astronomy exit. The room of require the room in the astronomy wing. The astronomy wing. The astronomy wing. Defense against the room of requirement. Astronomy tower.
You might have to download Apex again. That shit. They done a new update. That shit looks fun as fuck right now.
You sure it does?
Yeah, they got some new weapons and shit. I know it made the place happy. That's the place. They got a new, it's an energy gun that's a burst.
Professor Weasley? Somewhere away from prying eyes.
And it's cold as fuck. I'm gonna turn that fucking heater on. Yeah, I came home to a water leak yesterday. My temper.
Forgive me, the headmaster stopped me and I... Merlin's beard. I see you've wasted no time. Well done. Shall we?
After you, Professor. What is this place?
This is the Room of Requirement. It only appears when one is in real need of it. Ordinarily, a student might stumble upon this room entirely by accident.
Revelio.
I'd only planned to suggest to you how to find it by walking past that bit of wall, focusing on what you need. But you've managed to reveal the room on your own. While I'm here, we should take advantage of the moment. Now, where is Deke? He must have sneaked past and gone ahead.
Deke, Professor.
The house elf I was speaking to in my classroom your first day. Thought he might help you use the room once you've found it. There's no chance I'm clambering over this mess. This presents the perfect opportunity to teach you Evanesco, the vanishing spell. You can cast Evanesco to vanish certain objects, such as these chairs and other things here in the room. I suggest you practice the wand movements first, then you can clear the chairs away. Splendid. Now, cast Evanesco on those chairs.
The vanishing spell, Evanesco Lumos. Triangle button. Assign top. Circle button. Assign right. Lumos. Utility, Evanesco. Transfigure art.
Excellent work. You'll note that you are now in possession of Moonstone. We shall discuss its uses later. Let's move on.
Revelio.
Where in Merlin's name is that elf?
I waited for you here for ages. Perhaps you were assigned a few more inches.
Goodness. My old school bag. I wondered where that had got to. I can't believe it's still here. I'll just take a quick look at this. Give you an opportunity to explore on your own until we locate Deke.
Yes, Professor.
Dear me. Can't you keep it down? Some of us are trying to
I hope
rest.
Call of Duty fixes itself next year.
That's definite.
It's COD more than the grind. Get on, just go play, have fun. I mean, as long as you had to win. But the 2K is like, you get 40, it's a grind.
Revelio. Revelio.
Fucking work, you get 40. Fucking stupid ass zone. That's just as quick to walk somewhere.
Hope this isn't as precarious as it looks. Revelio.
No, not. That's not helpful, you worthless pile of tin.
It offended.
Revelio. How does anyone other than a house elf manage to get around in here?
My 92 on gold.
What was that? Was that a golden stitch?
Went on like
Perhaps you should summon your wits and find out.
Revelio. Accio. Revelio.
Hmm?
Ice cream.
Ask your mom. Oh yeah, you can have one.
Revelio.
Come over for the game. You don't try to make sure everything's done or ask what needs to be done. Right?
Leviosa. Revelio. Incendio. Accio. Accio. Revelio. I hope that house elf can find us in here. Accio. Yikes! Careful!
Huh? Oh, there you are. Wait right there. Deke will come to you. Hello.
Ah, Deke, we've been looking for you.
Apologies, Professor Weasley. Deke was looking through some of what's appeared in the room since Deke was last here. Is this the student?
Indeed it is.
Deke is honored to meet you.
Deke has been a friend since I was a second year. We discovered this room together. I mentioned you to Deke. We believe that you might be able to benefit from this room like I did. Deke, would you be so kind?
Of course, Professor Weasley. The Room of Requirement will always be equipped for the Seeker's needs. It's unplottable, so won't appear on any map. Most happen upon it by accident, if ever. Deke's seen students in need of an extra file for potions stumble upon the room filled with them. You seem to have accessed it in its form as the Room of Hidden Things.
I was thinking about needing a place away from prying eyes. Brilliant.
Oh, that explains it then.
What I need specifically is a place where I can catch up on my schoolwork without distraction.
Well then, the room can provide you with precisely that. Now, it's time to focus on what you need. Just close your eyes. Imagine the room precisely as you need it. The room will do the rest.
You've given yourself quite a canvas to work with. I look forward to seeing what you do with the space. Ah, and it seems the room has provided you with a desk of description. Excellent. It can identify unfamiliar items of clothing. One should always understand the effects of anything in which one is clothed.
You have unlocked the desk of description. Use it to reveal the magical properties of any unidentified gear that you've collected. Cross button.
You'll find plenty of items of clothing that need to be identified. The desk will be an invaluable resource.
Level 18. Inventory. Gear. Handwear. Equipped item. Burgundy Quidditch gloves. Equipped item. Brown leather facing headwear. Whimsical sorcerer hat. Equipped item. Whimsical sorcerer hat. Well appointed. Equipped item. Equipped item. Equipped item. Whimsical level 18.
I imagine the desk of description will come in handy.
It will. I hope you'll take advantage of it. Now, I'll give you a brief lesson in conjuring. The room might not provide everything you need on its own.
Conjuring?
Yes, the magic of creating or conjuring objects. I'll teach you. Very good. When conjuring more complex objects, you'll need what's called a spellcraft. Spellcrafts are like recipes. They list the ingredients or resources needed to conjure a particular object. You should have acquired some for a potion station and potting table from tomes and scrolls in Hogsmeade.
I did. Where can I find the resources I need?
While resources such as moonstone can be obtained throughout the Highlands, it's much safer and easier to purchase them. They can also be collected by vanishing objects in the room, such as the chairs you vanished earlier. In fact, you should have enough resources for now.
I see. Can I regain resources by vanishing something I've already conjured?
You can indeed. Quite perceptive. Why don't you give it a try? Go ahead and conjure the potion station and potting table. You should find both familiar, since they'll resemble the ones you've already used to study magical plants and brew potions in class.
Lumos. Utility. Conjure triangle but R2 button. Conjuration. Circle button. Herballage furniture. Large decorations. Room of requirement artwork. Wall hangings. Utility. Herballage. Items used to grow plants. Botanical potting table. Scientific potting. Botanical potting table. Eclectic potting. Gothic potting table with a small pot. A Gothic potting table perfect for growing a plant that requires a small pot. Eclectic potting table with a small pot. An eclectic potting table perfect for growing a plant that requires a small pot. Botanical potting table. Gothic potting table with a small pot. Potting table budget. 0 out of 1. Complete more quests to increase conjuration budget in the room of requirement. Gothic potting table with a small pot. A Gothic potting table perfect for growing a plant that requires a small pot. Resources required. Moonstone. 166 out of 2. Gothic potting table with a small pot. L1 button R1 button. Scientific potting table with a small. Botanical potting table with a small pot. Eclectic potting table with a small pot. Gothic potting table with a small pot. Potting table budget. 1 out of 1. Red. Square button. Purple. Red. White. Yellow. Default. Black. You have reached your budget for this type of item. Selected space is currently occupied. Conjuration. Small potting tables. Gothic potting. Gothic dome compost. Gothic chop. Gothic dome composter. Wall hang. Decorate. Furniture. Potions. Small scientific potion. Small botanical potion sticks. Small Gothic potion station. A small potion station budget. 0 out of 1. Complete more quests to increase conjuration budget in the room of requirement. Small Gothic potion station. A small eclectic potion station. Small botanical potion stick. Small scientific potion stick. Small Gothic potion station. Potion station budget. 1 out of 1. Resources required. Moonstone. 162 out of 2. Triangle. Conjuration. Wall hangings. Utility. Desk of description. A desk which can be used to identify unknown pieces of gear and their properties. Desk of description budget. 1 out of 1. Conjuration. Utility. Potions. Wall hanging. Ravenclaw. Flower box. Quidditch board. A board. Conjuration budget. The conjuration budget indicates the total number of items that can be conjured. Quidditch board. A board displaying various pieces of Quidditch memorabilia. Resources required. Moonstone. 162 out of 2. Resources required. Moonstone. 160 out of 2. Conjuration. Flower box. A charming flower box. Conjuration budget. The conjuration budget indicates the total number of items that can be conjured. Flower box. The charming flower box with red blooms that can be placed on walls. Resources required. Moonstone. 160 out of 3. Triangle button. Undo. Down button, up button. Change size. L2 button. Hold, disable snapping. Circle button. Backslash, hold, exit. Selected space is currently occupied. Object must be placed against a flat surface. Object must be placed. Conjuration. Wall hanging. Seat furniture. For scientific, botanical, eclectic, Gothic cabinet. A dark cabinet for storing all your macabre curio. Conjuration budget. The conjuration eclectic cabinet. Botanical cabinet. Scientific cabinet. The Gothic cabinet. Red. Purple. Pink. Black. Object not inside playable space. Object not inside playable space. Resources required. Moonstone. Conjuration. Furniture. Wall decorations. Wooden maiden. Frog wire stand. Conjuration budget. The conjuration budget indicates the total number of items that can be conjured. Frog choir stand. A classic music stand for use when directing a chorus of amphibians. Resources required. Moonstone. 156 out of 4. Default. Triangle button. Black. Resources required. Moonstone. Conjuration. Scientific standing light. A scientist's room of old witch book bickering couple contraction diagram. Terrarium painting. Conjuration budget. The conjuration budget indicates the total number of items that can be conjured. Terrarium painting. A circular painting of an intriguing terrarium. Resources required. Moonstone. Resources required. Moonstone. 151.
It does switch over.
Contraction diagram.
I got it for all my players.
Selected space is currently occupied. Resources required. Moons, nurse and nickel rugs, tables, rugs, medium scientific rug, large botanical rug, post rug, seating, seat tufted footstool, seat tables, a wizard chess table, statues, mooncalf statue, decoration, utility, wall hanging, Ravenclaw wall banner, sinister oddities shelf, rug, potions, small scientific potion state, herbology, botanical potting table with herbology.
Deke will be here to answer any questions you may have. Do not underestimate his insights.
Thank you, Professor. I'd like...
Can you tell me a bit more about Deke?
He's been at Hogwarts longer than I have, and seems to know its every nook, cranny, and secret. We discovered this room together when I was a student. Deke has had a good deal of experience, both here at Hogwarts and at a previous post. I shall let Deke tell you more when he's ready, but again, you would be wise to listen to any suggestions he may have.
Thank you, Professor.
Can I use this type of transfiguration magic outside of the room?
Conjuring and vanishing are strictly forbidden elsewhere in the castle. We've charms in place to enforce that. It would be exhausting to reverse the errors in both judgment and magic. But the Room of Requirement has its own rules.
Thank you, Professor.
I will be sure to speak with Deke if I need anything. Thank you.
Good luck. I shall linger a bit longer in case you'd like to learn another transfiguration spell for you.
35. Oh yeah, I can hit 40. Alright.
Conjuration. Rugs. Large but medium Gothic, medium scientific rug. Medium botanical, medium Gothic rug. Conjuration budget. The conjuration budget indicates the total number of items that can be conjured. Medium Gothic rug. A medium rug that would feel right at home in a personal study. Resources required. Moonstone. 150 out of 3. Medium Gothic rug. Triangle button. Undo. L1 L1 button. Rotate object. Down button, up button. Change size. L2 button. Hold, disable snapping. Circle button. Backslash, hold, exit. Object not inside playable space. Object not inside playable space. Object not inside playable medium eclectic rug. Medium botanical rug. Medium scientific rug. Medium Gothic rug. Resources required. Moonstone. Conjuration. Rug. Wall hangings. Oval mirror. With long mirror. A long, rectangular mirror with